Each month, we like to showcase a member in a segment we call the Mystery Guest. So let's welcome our mystery guest today, Marc Garcia, President and CEO of Visit Mesa.
How are you? Good to see you.
Likewise. So Marc, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Seems like we just saw each other yesterday.
It does.
Because we did. All right, let's see here. We understand that you have some pretty important things going on at Visit Mesa.
We do. We are aiming to be the first city in the country to be autism certified, which is, thank you. Thank you. It's quite the Herculean task. In order for us to achieve this certification, this designation, we need 60 Mesa businesses to sign up and go through this top to bottom education platform.
So that's 60 businesses need to sign up to go through an education platform in order to become certified.
We're about halfway there now, so we're doing really well. I've actually been overwhelmed by the positive response from the Mesa community. Sally, thank you so much. The Mesa Chamber has been doing a great job getting the word out and helping us get businesses to sign on.
Now, is the Chamber certified as well?
The Chamber is certified. Not just the staff, but also the full board of directors for Mesa Chamber. So congratulations again to Sally.
First chamber in the country, I believe.
It is.
In the world, okay. We're going global now. All right, well, thanks for bringing this to Mesa. So tell us, how important is autism awareness to the families and children with autism?
Well, this whole thing was born out of personal experience. So my son, who's 5 years old now, was diagnosed with severe autism at about 14 months. So through this process, digging into it, learning, first it's what do you do? What types of services can you get? How do you get them? What's the timing of them? What does the state offer? Are there special schools? So you get all that information, and shortly, just like anybody else, you look to plan your family vacation. And we quickly discovered there aren't so many places out there that make autism families feel comfortable, invited, welcome. We've had that personal experience on our travels. So I'm in a position where I felt that it was something I could do something about it. And so about 2 years, we've been talking about this with our board of directors and our strategic planning for the last couple of years, but just January is when we decided to come out and launch this, and we're thrilled. All of our hotels, restaurants, many of the retail establishments, those that are partners with us have already engaged. It's a pretty detailed process. It's easy to sign on, it's easy to go through it, but the training varies from organization to organization. So we put businesses in touch with the International Board of Credentialing and Continuing Education Standards. This is the organization that's doing the training, and it will vary from organization to organization depending on your type of business, the amount of interface the employees would have with someone who is on the autism spectrum. But for us, our staff did it, and the lion's share of our staff went through a 30-minute course, but there were still others, myself included, who went through a 14-hour training. Very educational. It really helps give you an indication of what the world looks like for somebody who's on the autism spectrum.
You know, I completed the training myself, and the part I liked the most was the video that puts you in the little space as if you were autistic and what it's like to go through that. You can really see through another person's eyes.
Pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, absolutely. So what does this certification mean for Mesa as a community?
Well, there's obviously, the things I mentioned earlier about making folks feel invited and welcome. It's the right thing to do, certainly, but we also think that there's a huge business opportunity here. We at Visit Mesa wouldn't be doing this if we didn't think there was a huge business opportunity here. Obviously, our organization is always trying to elevate the Mesa brand, nationally and globally, to get more people to come here to visit. And this is a very large, very loyal consumer base. 1 in every 59 children born today will eventually be diagnosed with autism. And it's 1 in 39 in boys. And most in the autism community know that's a pretty conservative number. So we wanted to get out in front of it. And we feel it's a great vehicle for us to elevate Mesa's brand. And it is already the talk in our community in the DMO, destination marketing organization community nationwide, and IBCCES is already getting contact from other DMOs because they'd like to do the same thing in their community.
So if there's a business in our community that wants to become certified, who do they contact? How do
Well, they can contact myself or Sally, and then we'll put you into contact with the staff at IBCCES. Again, it's a very custom program platform because, again, it varies from business to business. From there, it's relatively easy. You basically provide all the staff members, their titles, and you indicate which level of training makes sense for your business for each employee. But you need 80% of all your employees who are front-facing, who are guest-facing, to go through the certification process.
Okay, so if anyone's interested, they can just Google Visit Mesa or Mesa Chamber, reach out to them, and they'll get you all connected.
That's it.
Let's give it up for Marc Garcia.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.